Chapter 1, The Magic Dusty Book. One afternoon, Tommy found a very old, heavy book in the attic. It had a picture of a giant green lizard on the cover. As soon as Tommy opened the book, a golden light filled the room. The walls of his bedroom began to fade away, and suddenly the air felt warm and smelled like giant ferns and wet earth. "Mommy, Daddy?" Tommy called out, but he was no longer in his house. He was standing in a jungle where the leaves were as big as blankets. Chapter 2, The Long-Necked Giant Brachiosaurus. Tommy heard a sound like a heavy drum. Thump, thump, thump. Through the trees, he saw a neck that was longer than the tallest tree in the forest. It was a Brachiosaurus. The dinosaur was eating leaves from the very top of a mountain tree. It looked down at Tommy with a large, gentle eye. "You are like a living crane," Tommy said. The dinosaur didn't want to hurt Tommy. It was a plant eater. It moved slowly and peacefully, like a giant gray cloud. Tommy realized that even the biggest creatures could be the most gentle. Chapter 3, The Three-Horned Friend Triceratops. Tommy walked toward a clearing and saw an animal that looked like a giant rhino. It had a big shield on its head and 3 sharp horns. "A triceratops," Tommy whispered. The dinosaur was munching on some low bushes. It had a beak like a parrot. Tommy stayed behind a rock and watched. The triceratops used its horns to protect its babies from the thick bushes. It looked very strong and very brave. Tommy felt like he was looking at a knight in armor. Chapter 4, The Sky Glider Pterodactyl. Tommy looked up at the orange sky. He didn't see a seagull or a robin. He saw a giant creature with wings like a bat. It was a pterodactyl. It didn't flap its wings much, it just glided on the warm wind. "Swoosh! You are the king of the air," Tommy shouted. The pterodactyl let out a loud, shrill cry. It looked down at the rivers and the volcanoes below. Tommy imagined what it would be like to fly so high without an airplane. Chapter 5, The Spiky Tail Stegosaurus. Near a muddy river, Tommy found a dinosaur with big, diamond-shaped plates on its back. "Hello, Mr. Stegosaurus." The Stegosaurus had a very small head but a very big tail with 4 sharp spikes. It swung its tail slowly back and forth to keep other dinosaurs away. Tommy learned that in the dinosaur world, everyone had a special way to stay safe. Some had long necks, some had horns, and some had spiky tails. Chapter 6, The King of the Dinosaurs T-Rex. Suddenly, the forest went very quiet. The birds stopped chirping. The small lizards ran away. Boom, 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 the ground shook. From behind the giant ferns, a massive head appeared. It had huge, sharp teeth and very tiny arms. It was the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tommy stayed very, very still, just like he did when he watched the deer in the forest. The T-Rex let out a roar that was louder than 100 lions. Roarrr. It was scary, but it was also magnificent. The T-Rex walked with great power, looking for its lunch. Tommy realized that nature was full of predators and prey, even millions of years ago. Chapter 7, The Small and Fast Velociraptor. While the T-Rex was far away, Tommy saw something small and green zip past his feet. Zip! It was a velociraptor. It was about as tall as Tommy's daddy. It had feathers on its arms and very sharp claws on its feet. "You are as fast as a race car," Tommy said. The raptors worked together in a group. They were very smart and very quick. Tommy thought they looked like giant, toothy chickens. Chapter 8, The Volcano Smoke. In the distance, Tommy saw a mountain with fire at the top. Black smoke was curling into the clouds. A volcano! The ground felt warm. Tommy saw red lava flowing slowly down the mountain like a river of fire. It was beautiful but dangerous. He realized that the world was still being made back then. It was a noisy, fiery, and exciting time to be alive. Chapter 9, Back to the Bedroom. Tommy felt a soft tug on his sleeve. He blinked his eyes. The green jungle and the giant dinosaurs began to fade. The smell of ferns turned back into the smell of his clean laundry. He was back in his room, sitting on his rug. The dusty book was still open on his lap. Barnaby the cat was sleeping on the bed, unaware of the giant T-Rex Tommy had just seen. "Wow," Tommy whispered. "The world used to be so big and wild." He picked up his toy dinosaur and looked at it. He knew that even though the dinosaurs were gone, they were still part of the Earth's big story. And now, they were part of Tommy's story too.